I don't want to take too much time, but where do you guys, since we're on this topic, where do you guys see concerts in the next year and a half? Are they coming back? Any inside knowledge?
Um,
Small
I
shows, medium shows, big shows.
at first I was like, maybe the key is to maybe tour in countries that have it, like do the quarantine tour
Yeah.
abroad. But I talked to, like my touring team, my agency, things
Mhm.
like that. You know, it's not nothing will happen probably until summer of next year and after. More likely fall of next year is when people are really thinking that,
Yeah.
like they're scheduling things in, and that
Yeah.
means that certain festivals will be canceled because you can't have couple like competing against each other. If Golden Voice has Coachella one half of the year and they have like Flog now the other half, they're gonna have to cancel one of them.
Hmm.
And as far as like individual touring, venues are smaller than festivals too, and they're all indoors. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Dunn, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I it's kind of interesting how even people in the industry like booking agents and stuff like they're all saying like the same thing, summer or fall maybe next year, but no one's really sure, and it's so crazy to like have even insiders not really know because anything can happen,
Yeah.
and like the
And they
world
can't
is
even plan right now,
nah.
right?
It's
Yeah.
so crazy. All I do know is I'm not enjoying a lot of the live stream shows. Like no matter
Yeah.
what or how well put together it is, it's like it's hard. It's hard to get into it for me personally. I just don't. And I've done early on in the quarantine thing. I did a lot of live performances for friends, streams and concerts and festivals and fundraisers, and it got so old. Like after like the first couple, like 2 months or something of it, I just didn't want to do it anymore, and it just felt like I don't know, like I wasn't inspired until like I find a better way to even do that. I don't know if I
Mhm.
want to do it.
Hmm.
And then far, yeah, like even stand up. Like I was doing a lot of stand up comedy shows right before this shit happened, and now I can't even do that. And I talked to Russell Peters in an interview last week for my other show, and he was saying, because I was asking him like, "Are you taking the time to write material during this time?" And he was like, "Nah," because most comedians write their shit and work their shit out on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not even like they're just stacking mad material. Like you have to be out there performing it and working it out with the crowd. So that actually was a good point that he brought up. I was like, actually, yeah, maybe it's not as easy as I thought, where people are just like stacking mad shit, really. Like,
That's what I worry about. I mean, revenue wise, I worry for all the artists, with the concerts and everything of how you're going to make money. But culture wise, I worry that things like, the Roxy or a Comedy Store, those type of things aren't going to come. Where a band that's just coming up, where are they going to play? How are those memories ever going to be,
Yeah.
lived
yeah,
again? There'll be new forms of them, obviously, in the future. But
Yeah. We
yeah,
just we have to place a lot of trust and faith in the people that are really in charge of those specific
mhm,
aspects of touring, because we're just artists, but I don't know what happens behind the scenes. Like
yeah,
to put something like Coachella together is really complicated. So
yeah,
yeah,
these big companies like a Live Nation or AEG, they'll figure it out hopefully
they'll
at some
figure it out.
point. But I truly believe we'll be able to tour, like have these live experiences like we did, but maybe they'll figure out a way. Someone has to be good at like brainstorming how to do this.
I saw something weird. I watched this like Disney uh, YouTube guy and that tours. I love amusement parks. I don't know if people know that about me, but amusement parks are like my one thing that I really love. And so I follow a lot of like amusement park bloggers. Um, but they have like Blake Shelton has a restaurant in Florida,
Hmm.
and it's like it's like the first live concerts that have been going on, but it's like in the restaurant. So that might be a new form where it's like kind of dinner theater ish in a way, where there's
Interesting.
a bit of a loophole where people sit down and eat. You're eating dinner,
yeah.
but then there's a full blown stage. That
Huh.
that that's
Like bring back the
playing.
supper club.